It's working now! It's working now! I have to fix my Twitch while I'm live. A lover is a special person. Why am I out of focus? Fuck. Where's my mouse? Uh-oh. I have to use this to find out where my mouse is. Okay. I've retrieved my mouse. Now it's not working again. Oh, fuck. Streaming indies can be difficult sometimes. Okay. I have to... Let me find out what's happening here. Okay, should be working good. I will get this indie to play, and we're gonna enjoy it. So I have to use my OBS to actually see where my mouse is, because it's only showing up in my OBS. It's not showing up in the game. No matter what kind of love it is. Oh no, it's doing it again. Why is this happening? Okay, I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix this right now. This is I'm going to get this to work. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Okay. For some reason, it's just working again. Oh, fuck. No. I am going to get this. I am going to get this to work. I don't care what happens. This indie needs to be seen by the world. It looks beautiful. I want to play it also. There's that part of it. And I would not feel right. People need to experience this. It's working! It's working! A smile comes to my face. Today was such a fun day for me. Oh my god, it's fucking working. Suddenly the notification sound on my smartphone rings and I quickly pick it up. Oh, it sounds so good! They voice acted this! It was a message from her. I had no luck with women when I was a student. Today's my first date with my girlfriend. Just thinking about meeting my beloved makes me grin. Oops. No. If you make a funny face and people dislike you, it's all for nothing. Make sure your hair and appearance are neat and tidy. We have to hurry. We'll be late for our meeting. After changing into my new date clothes and getting ready, I hurried to the meeting place. On Sundays, the area in front of the station is crowded with people. I see lots of families and happy couples. In the past, I would have envied those couples, but now I don't care. Because I also have a girlfriend that I love. I came out of the ticket gate and, trying to contain my excitement, quickly headed to the meeting place.
Kita! Ohayo!
This is our Jirai K lover. Look at her. Isn't she amazing? I have to show my friend that got me this that I'm on. And then I have to fix my Twitch. A beautiful smile greeted me. I'm so happy the world can see this. Her name is Dokugai Chinami. She is my precious girlfriend. Her beauty drew the attention of everyone passing by, but she remained confident and unconcerned. There's only one review for this game on Steam, and they called it Menhera propaganda. Menhera is a type of J-fashion that is all about, well, it kind of sounds like mental health in Japanese, and that's what it is literally from. Dokugai-san, are you already here? It's still 15 minutes until our
い
appointed
いじ
time.
ゃん。
That's
君
fine.
に早く会いたかったし。
Sorry, she voice acts
あ
it
と
better.
さ、前にも言ったでしょ。毒貝さんじゃなくて、ちなみって呼んでって。
It had only been about 3 months since we started dating, and since we were both working, we hadn't been able to go on many dates.
てか、まだ15分前だって言うなら、君の方こそ早かったじゃん。
And roll something. This means I need to get in the mood for this. We gotta get crazy, man. They're crazy. We gotta get crazy for the crazy girls. I answered, feeling embarrassed.
そうなんだ。じゃあ私と一緒だね。昨日もさ、明日はデートだって思ったらなかなか寝つけなかったんだよね、私。それでそのままつい早く来ちゃった。
No, it's Jirai K propaganda. Let's be correct if we're gonna say that type of thing. Chinami smiled at me, her face dazzling, making my heart beat faster and faster.
どうしたの？
I think she's gonna kill
私
us.
のこと見つめちゃってさ。あ、もしかして今日のファッション好みじゃなかった？
Her eyes, everything is so cute. Oh, no, not at all. You look really beautiful today.
ありがとう。はあ、よかった。君に褒めてもらいたくて張り切っておしゃれしちゃった。
Chinami is really fashionable. She's already beautiful enough to put any model to shame, but every outfit she wears only enhances her charms and is exactly to my taste.
あ、それこないだ私が選んだ服だよね。着てくれたんだ。
Yeah, Chinami said it looked good on me. The clothes I'm wearing today were chosen by Chinami for our previous date.
うんうん、似合ってる。かっこいいじゃん。
Thank you. I changed the topic to hide my embarrassment. By the way, I watched the live stream yesterday. That game looked difficult. Oh, we got a
昨日も見
streamer.
てくれたの？
Did you see it yesterday too? Chinami streams are so funny. I look forward to them
君
every
が
day.
そう言ってくれ
Every
るとや
day.
る気
When you
出
say
るな。
that, it motivates me. I have
こ
to
れ
keep
からも
working
頑張
hard.
んないとね。
Yeah, we have
も
a
っと
whole
もっ
genre
と
now.
褒め
We
てもら
have.
いたいし。
I love it.
そうだ。今度の配信
I think.
面白い企画を考えてるんだけどね。絶対見てほしいな。きっと気に入ってもらえるから。でも
Can we watch
そっ
them?
か
Are we getting a
ちゃんと見
cutscene?
てくれてるんだ、私の配信。だったらさ、どう？人気の配信者と付き合ってる感想は？
Voice acting beautiful. What do you mean by opinion? Chinami was a popular streamer. She was beautiful and entertained her fans with witty talk. Fun projects. We'll find out. Her channel had a large number of subscribers. I didn't know that Chinami was a streamer until we started dating.
ああ、そういえばそうだったよね。
When you show them all of your accounts. Even now, I can't believe that the girl on the other side of the video and the girl in front of me are the same person. But when I watch her streams, wait, what is she? I will find out. I feel like I understand the reason for her popularity. I know this is a little late to say, but streamers have a hard time finding. You were streaming until late. Aren't you
全
sleepy?
然平気だよ。それにちょっとぐらい眠くたって
Life is
君
hard.
と会えない寂しさに比べたら全然マシだし。
Just being stared at by a beautiful woman makes my heart beat faster
ごめ
again.
んね、なかなか会えなくて。本当はもっと君に会いたいんだけど。
Oh, I'm supposed to read this. I've been busy with work too, so I haven't been able to find the time at all. I guess we're both in the same boat. I found out after we started dating that streamers are very busy. It seems they have a lot to do. Not just streaming, but also preparing in advance and coming up with plans.
それじゃあ今日はさ、いっぱい羽を伸ばそうよ。いろんなお店見て回って、たっくさんおしゃべりして、二人でゆっくりしよう。
Yeah, that sounds good. Without any prompting, we held hands and started walking. We went to a shopping mall near the station. So jelly. I wish our malls were We have nothing.
ねえ、ちょっとこのお店見ていかない？
The first place Chinami headed was a computer shop. I like her taste. There are many different computers lined up in the store, and Chinami looked at each one with a serious expression. I'm not playing any streamer overdose. God damn it. It was a strange sight to see a woman dressed up in a dress, exclaiming a laptop rather than cosmetic or accessories. The other customers were also captivated by her. You're looking at it very
そろ
seriously.
そろ新しいパソコン欲しいなと思ってさ。最近ゲームの実況とかしててもどんどん重くなってきちゃって。もうちょっとスペック高いやつにしたいんだよね。
I see. It seems like it must be hard for streamers to get all the equipment they need. Now that I think about it, you said you bought a really expensive microphone.
ああ、ASMR 用のマイクね。そうだよ。なんとお値段定価が150万円。
1.5 million? It's like a whole different
でもお
scale.
かげで最強音質で配信できたし、視聴者もすっごい喜んでくれたみたいだから買ってよかったよ。
1.5 million yen in dollars conversion. $10,000. Jesus. Seeing Chinami smiling happily, I realized that she really loves
も
streaming.
し興味あるんだったら、君も配信者やってみる？意外とハマるかもよ。それで私とコラボしちゃったりとか。
She seems pretty stable so far. This is not Menhera propaganda. I can't be a streamer. No way. That's just not possible. I get nervous even when giving a presentation at work. What do we do for
そう？
work?
いいアイデアだと思ったんだけど。君
I
は
like it
声
when
も
it's
いいし、
ambiguous.
かっこいいから結構向いてると思うけどな。
Cool, but I'm not good at talking like Chinami, and I can't do live
そんなことないない。君は優しいから
Sounds like they would
ファンもたくさんできるよ。
I guess so. By the way, when I'm praised, I don't feel completely opposed. Don't know what
で
that means.
も君に女の子のファンができたらきっと私嫉妬しちゃうから。やっぱり配信者にはなってほしくないかも。
Oh no. She's gonna kill us. I don't think there's anyone who likes that sort of thing. As I said that, I thought if such a beautiful woman was jealous of me, then maybe that was a good thing.
あれそんなこと言っちゃう？君のこと大好きな物好きがここにいるんだけど。
Really, 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 really loves you. 100 girlfriends that really, 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 really love
な
you.
んてね。
Perhaps satisfied with my nervous reaction, Chinami grinned and looked up from her computer. Oh,
PC をちょっと悩みた
I
い
have
か
to show
ら
my
また
friend that
今度にするよ。そろそろ次に行こっ
I
か。
miss them. What? What do you want to see next?
そうだな。
Leaving the computer shop, Chinami looks around. Computer slops. Suddenly, yelling out, Chinami headed towards a certain store. What does this mean? Fuck! I keep middle clicking on accident.
バリ島が今格安で行けるんだって。
The shop was a travel agency. There were many pamphlets for domestic and international tours lined up. Chinami picked up one and showed it to
こ
me.
の金額でバリに行けるなんて、ちょっと信じられないかも。
Sounds very sketchy. By the way, have you ever been
も
to
ちろんあ
Bali?
るよ。前に一人で行ったんだけど、海もホテルもすっごく綺麗だった。また行きたいな。
Oh. I'd heard that Chinami loves to travel and often travels alone, but I never imagined she would go overseas alone. Let her live her life. Going on a trip abroad alone is quite
今
active.
時一人で海外旅行ぐらいできるって。
Translation could use some work. I think they probably used AI to translate. I
そ
see.
うだ、今度一緒に旅行しない？
A trip with Chinami? I couldn't help but raise my voice, and Chinami gave a wry smile. Fuck.
何慌ててんの？私たち恋人同士なんだからそれぐらい普通でしょ？
That may be true, but we are both grown-ups, and it's only natural for couples to go on trips together. I'm too nervous to go on a trip, but going on a trip without even kissing would be too exciting. If we went on a trip together, all sorts of things would happen. As I let my imagination run wild and tried to think of what to say, Chinami smiled and gave me a
どうした
mischievous
の？
look.
何考えてるの？もしかしていやらしいこと想像してた？
I was taken aback, and Chinami continued in an even more malicious manner.
やっぱりしてたんだ。
I didn't do it at all.
してないの？いやらしいことをしたくないの？私はしてくれてもいいんだけど。
As I became more and more flustered, Chinami let out a soft chuckle. Seeing her, I finally realized something.
ごめんごめん。君が可愛い反応するからつい楽しくなっちゃって。
It seemed he was being teased after
で
all.
も君との旅行はしたいな。それは本当だよ。きっとめっちゃくちゃ楽しいと思うんだよね。
Of course I want
でしょ？
to, but
じゃあ考えといてよ。私との旅行。よーし。君がしっかり検討してくれると決まったところで、そろそろお昼だし、どこかでご飯にでもしよっか。
sometimes she pauses for a second. I don't know if she's going to read it. Chinami put the pamphlet back and changed the topic to lunch. I'm being teased again. Being a shy person, I always get teased like this. But traveling alone with Chinami, I thought to myself, I'd like to try that someday. Even after leaving the travel agency, my heart was still pounding. After that, we looked around the city until the sun went down, had dinner at a restaurant we reserved, and then returned to the station.
今日はありがとう。ほんと楽しかった。さっきのお店の料理もすっごく美味しかったし。まさか君があのお店に連れてってくれるなんてね。
The voice acting is amazing. It's a restaurant rumored to be very popular with women. It was difficult to get a reservation, but I'm glad that Chinami seemed
覚えて
happy.
てくれたんだ。さすが私の彼氏。
This is no
で
big
も
deal.
もう今日が終わっちゃうのか。寂しいな。
Yeah, I'm lonely
次
too.
はいつ会える？
I hesitated for a moment before telling her, Sorry, I'd love to see you again soon, but work has been so busy lately. Recently, I've been pretty busy every day as I have important projects coming up.
なら仕方ないか。
Yeah. Yes,
で
thank
も
you.
あんまり待たせないでよ。君と会えないと私ほんと寂しいんだから。
I'll take as much time as possible. I can't just leave such a cute girl
君と
alone.
付き合ってもう3ヶ月か。
And we still haven't done it? It really went by so quickly. It's been 3 months since I started dating Chinami. These past 3 months have flown by so quickly. Before I knew it, Chinami and I had become a couple and we were going on dates like this when we first met. By the way, where did you meet Chinami? We started dating 3 months ago, but I wonder what we were doing before that. What was the trigger that made us start dating? Was it a group blind date? Was it introduced by a friend? I can't remember clearly. That's strange. It should be something
お
important.
ーい。どうしたの？
Suddenly, I noticed Chinami peering at me
急にフ
suspiciously.
リーズしちゃって。なんか考え事？
There's no way I could say that. I'd forgotten about meeting my precious girlfriend. It's nothing. When I hastily tried to cover it up, Chinami gave a wry
ま
smile.
たぼーっとしてたんでしょう。そうやってぼーっとしてるとまたなくし物しちゃうよ。
Oh no. Lost
ほら
something.
こないださ、君が鍵をなくしちゃったことがあったじゃない？でも後でバッグの中から出てきたでしょ？
Oh yeah, that happened too. Once after breaking up with Chinami, I was trying to go home and panicked because I had lost my keys. We broke up before? Later, Chinami came over and helped me look for it, and she found it in my
君って
bag.
結構おっちょこちょいなとこあるよね。
What? Yeah, maybe that's
も
true.
う私がいる時はしっかり見張ってるけど、一人の時もしっかりしないとダメだよ。
I'll be careful. By the way, I shouldn't just worry you all the
それ
time.
じゃあ
We were so sad to say goodbye that we couldn't bring ourselves to say goodbye. Then Chinami said,
今日のお礼をしたいから目閉じてくれる？
"We have our kiss." My heart was pounding with anticipation. I did as I was told and
今日
closed my
はありが
eyes.
とう。チュッ。
So cute. Suddenly, I felt soft lips on my cheek. I thought she was going to disappear. When I opened my eyes, I saw that her face, which usually had a dignified, oh fuck, demeanor, was slightly blushing.
また連絡するね。
With that said, Chinami quickly left for the station. Unable to move, I touched my cheek, where the feeling of her lips still remained. This is our apartment. I love it. Today was really fun. It was still exciting when I got home. She was my first girlfriend, and I was so happy. She was so beautiful and kind that I felt like I was too... What? People might be jealous of the fact that I'm dating a streamer, but regardless of that, I'm confident that I love her very much. At that moment, my phone rang, and a message from
今日は
Chinami
楽しか
appeared.
った。また会えるのを楽しみにしてる。大好きだよ。
Kind of like our computer. It's pretty basic, but cool. I remember today's date and reply, I love you. Every day with a lover is a happy one. I wish this happiness could continue forever. But suddenly, something welled up from within my heart. Why can't I remember meeting Chinami? Are we in a dream? No matter what I do, I can't remember where or when I met Chinami. As I try to remember somehow, I suddenly feel dizzy. Here we go again. It's been going on for a while now. Are we dying? For the past 3 months, I have felt a strange feeling of heaviness in my head, and sometimes I get dizzy when I stand up. My head feels fuzzy and I can't think clearly. It must be because I've been busy lately. Once my work life calms down, these symptoms will go away. I want to see Chinami again soon. With that thought in mind, I fell asleep. Bottles. Are we in the dream world now? Are we in the dream world? Amazing. 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 Take care, miss. R.I.P. the mall. For demolishing the mall. August 8th. I love her. Is that her streaming outfit? Oh, this is our... I love work simulators because I've never worked in an office. One day, sometime after my date with Chinami, I was busy with work from the morning. My department is in the middle of preparations for a business meeting with a client tomorrow. With a mountain of documents in front of me, I sit silently at my computer, creating materials. Once I finish the other 3, I'll have to rethink the overall layout. As I was working frantically, my boss, Section Chief Tanaka, called out to me. Will the documents be ready by today? I'm counting on you. The future of the company depends on tomorrow's business negotiations. Urged once again, I turned back to preparing the materials. The materials were to be distributed at the important business meeting tomorrow, but they were huge and taking a long time. Recently, our company has been planning a major project. As one of the people in charge, I've been putting all my effort into this project. I have to finish it by today no matter what. I'll have to work overtime again today. Recently, I've been working overtime until the last train every day. Fuck! To prepare for the business meeting. I've also been working on weekends, so I haven't been able to take any time off at all. By the way, I haven't met him yet. Who? My lifestyle is completely different from that of a regular working person and a streamer. No, I didn't mean to skip it. But if this project goes well, I'll get a raise, and then I'll give you a gift. By the way, let's do that. Okay. As I was making this promise to myself, my personal smartphone rang. I picked it up and saw the name Dokukai Chinami displayed. By the way, did something happen? I hurriedly picked up the phone and heard Chinami's
もしも
voice.
し仕事中にごめん。今電話大丈夫？
I'm fine for a bit. What's wrong? When I asked, Chinami answered in a bright
あの
voice.
さ、今夜会えない？
Tonight?
さっき急に空きができたの。だから君のお仕事終わりになら会えるんじゃないかって思ってさ。だからね。
Well, I really want to meet him too, but the timing is terrible. I have a business meeting tomorrow and I have already been told to work overtime, so I don't think I'll have time to meet him.
どうしたの？会いたくないの？
That's not true. Of course I want to see you. But I have an important business meeting tomorrow, and the documents haven't been completed yet. I'll probably have to work overtime, so I don't think I can make it tonight. A sigh, like sigh, can be heard over the phone.
君が忙しいのは私も分かってるよ。でも最近全然会えてないでしょ？今日逃したらまた次いつ会えるか分かんないし。
Sure, my cat's not under my chair before I roll around. Well, that's
本
true,
当は
but
我慢しようと思ったんだけど、どうしても寂しくって。何時になってもいいから今日会ってくれない？
yay.
ずっと待ってるからさ。
When I asked this much, I couldn't refuse. I'd made my precious girlfriend feel lonely, and I wanted to see Chinami too. If I hurry up and finish my work, I might have some free time. I understand. Then I'll finish this as quickly as possible. All my screenshots are just black
ありがと
screens.
う！
In stark contrast to the voice from before, a cheerful voice can be heard. I'll contact you as soon as I can see the end of
分
it.
かった。待ってるね。
But don't get your hopes up too much. I'll probably be late.
君に会えるなら何時までだって待つよ。お仕事頑張ってね。
We suck. I'll do my best. Thank you. Somehow Chinami seems to be in a better mood, and somehow, thanks to Chinami, I feel like I've gained some strength. All that's left now is to quickly gather the documents, and then we can meet. Let's do our best. I got myself together and headed to work. Gambate! Right? As expected, preparing the materials took until late into the night. Still, I managed. Fuck. Good for now. It seems to be okay. Please contact, by the way, quickly. I looked at the clock and I saw it was after 9:30 p.m. It was earlier than I expected, but it was still late. If I hurry and meet up now, we can have a light meal after 10, and then go on a date until the last train. I quickly grabbed my bag. As I leave the office, I make a phone call.
もしもーし、仕事終わった？
Yeah, I just finished. Sorry I'm late. Is it okay if we meet up now?
大丈夫、全然オッケー。
Shall we meet at the station? Just tell me and I'll meet.
そんなことしなくてもすぐ会えるって。
Can I see you soon? I didn't understand the meaning of the words.
さて、 今私はどこにいるでしょうか？
Let me make sure. Oh, I can't. Chinami asks as if it were a riddle. Where? Not at
ま
home?
だ気づかない？もっと近く。君の近くにいるよ。
Hearing Chinami's voice, I felt something was off. Can I hear Chinami's voice nearby? She's stalking us. We love it. Her voice was not just coming from my phone, but coming directly to my ears. I looked around in
聞
wonder.
いちゃった。
Suddenly, Chinami appeared in front of me. I was so surprised that I thought my heart would jump out of my mouth. I never imagined that Chinami would be in front of the company. I am surprised. Why are you here?
そんなにびっくりしなくたっていいでしょ？せっかく可愛い彼女が迎えに来てあげたんだから。
Because Chinami suddenly showed
どっ
up.
かで待ち合わせするよりこの方が早いと思って。できる限り長い時間一緒にいたいじゃん。
That's certainly true, but I can't believe I've been waiting this long. But how long have you been here?
3時くらいだったかな？
Is she a tsundere? No, she's yandere. That was around the time you called, right? So you've been waiting here for 6 hours?
だってもしかしたら早く終わる可能性だってあるでしょ？
She's gonna kill us. Yeah. You could have
でも
contacted me.
君が仕事頑張ってるのに邪魔しちゃったら悪いしさ。
I'm glad you're so considerate,
そん
but
な顔しないで。待たされたわけじゃなくて私が勝手に待ってただけなんだから。ちょっとでも長く君と過ごしたいなって思ったんだよね。
Chinami, I can't believe she thought about me that much. Thank you for
気
waiting.
にしないでってば。私君の彼女なんだよ。
Outside our work
ほ
for
ら
6 hours.
ここで話してたら時間がなくなっちゃう。どこかでゆっくりしよう。
That's right. Then how about a nice restaurant nearby? Ah, senpai! Suddenly, somebody called out to me, and when I turned in that direction, a female employee came out of the company. Fuji-san, what's wrong? Her name was Fuji-san, and she was about my colleague and a junior at work. I have something to tell you, senpai. As he was about to say that, Fuji suddenly realized something. Senpai, who's over there? Oh, she's Dokugai Chinami-san. Are you by chance your girlfriend? When I answered shyly, Fuji-san let out an excited voice. That's true, you have a very beautiful girlfriend. I can't help but feel embarrassed when my girlfriend, whom I'm so proud of, is praised. Chinami just looked at us with a blank expression. By the way, she was waiting out here for 6 hours. I was confused by the change in her usually friendly personality, but Fuji greeted me with a bright smile. Nice to meet you. My name is Fuji. I work in the same department as you, and I'm always grateful for
ど
your
うも
help.
毒貝ちなみです。
Chinami's voice was somewhat cold, but Fuji continued talking without noticing. Excuse me, senpai. I have something to discuss with you about tomorrow. Do you have a little bit of time by yourself? That's okay. Chinami, I'm sorry. It'll be over
わ
soon.
かった。
By the way, I apologized and then talked to Mr. Fuji. Fuji-san also seemed to be feeling the pressure of being in charge of a big project for the first time. I spoke briefly with her and encouraged her, who seemed anxious. Thank you, senpai. Thanks to you, I feel like I can do my best tomorrow. Then let's do our best tomorrow. Fuji-san walked away from me, waving her hand fondly. I also waved goodbye to her. Sorry to keep you waiting, Chinami. Shall we go for dinner somewhere? When I turned around, Chinami was watching Fuji's back as he walked away with a frightened look on her face. Yeah, I think this is AI translated. Like, I don't understand what's gonna happen. Chinami, what's wrong? Who is that girl? What's her relationship to you? I was taken aback by the scariest face I had ever seen. It doesn't work. What kind of relationship? Why do you
いい
ask?
から答えて。
Just
あの子と
answer
どん
me.
な関係な
What
の？
is your relationship with that girl? Chinami glared at me intently and asked me a question in a low voice. I was confused by her sudden change in behavior, but I answered, I'm just a junior. We worked overtime together. She's just a junior. Fuck.
その割には随分
Considering
仲
that,
が
they
良さそ
seemed
う
to
だ
get
ったん
along
じゃな
pretty
い？
well, didn't they? She's new, so I'm supporting her.
サポートね。
I'm scared. Seems that Chinami misunderstood the relationship between me and Fuji-san. By the way, I don't know what you're misunderstanding, but Fuji-san is just a colleague from work. There's an important business meeting tomorrow, and so he just asked me for
本
advice.
当にそれだけ？
I think it's a lady. Chinami questions and disbelief. That's all really. Fuji-san and I were just business colleagues. Nothing more. Nothing less.
ふーん
Chinami stared at me for a while, as if thinking.
そう、
Then
わかった。信じてあげる。
I replied, but it seemed he was still he still wasn't completely convinced. I should just fix it as I'm saying it. As I was thinking about how to cheer her
な
up.
に？私の顔色なんか伺ってどうかした？
Is that not the case?
まさかそんなことくらいで私が拗ねるわけないでしょ。君とあの子があんまりにも仲が良さそうだったからさ、ちょっとからかってみただけ。どう？迫真の演技だった
I
でし
don't
ょ。
believe her.
焦った？
Suddenly, Chinami smiled mischievously. That's amazing. I'm surprised. His bad mood earlier didn't seem like an act at all.
心配しないで。私は君のことを信じてる。
Chinami smiles and looks
君
at
の
me.
彼女は私。君には私だけ。そうでしょ？
She stares at me so intently that I feel a little intimidated. Of course I am. Chinami is the only one I
ありがと
like.
う。私も君のこと大好きだよ。
I breathed a sigh of relief. It seemed that she was really just teasing me.
さ、早くどっか行こう。せっかく君に会えたっていうのにさ。このままじゃあっという間に時間がなくなっちゃう。
Yeah, that's right. Well then, let's go now. Let's go drinking. Is there anywhere you want to go?
そうだな。
That's true,
君
as
と
long
二
as I
人
can
っき
be
りにな
alone
れ
with
る
you.
ならどこでもいい
Anywhere
け
is
ど。
fine. Chinami thought for a while, then suddenly looked at me intently and
あ
smiled.
あ、そうだ。君と行きたいところがあったんだ。ほら、この間行ったショッピングモールに新しいアパレルショップが入ってたでしょ。あそこ行ってみたかったんだよね。
This is such a more flattering angle for me.
君に見てほしい服があって、
It's like sideways, so it looks insane.
それは到着してからのお楽しみ。
Chinami smiled mischievously. In that case, let's go there. But I wonder if they're still open at this
大
time.
丈夫。あのお店遅くまで開いてるから。
Oh.
確か11時くらいまではやってたはず。
Then it's fine. It's within walking distance. Saying that, I started walking away.
ちょっと待って。
Chinami, who was standing next to me, linked arms with me and leaned in closer. This is... Clearly, I felt Chinami's large, soft touch against my arm. Surprised, I opened my eyes wide and looked at Chinami, who looked at me with a mean look on her face.
どうかした？もしかして当たってるの気になる？
Could it be? Chinami? Are you hitting on me on purpose? As I was feeling embarrassed, Chinami pulled my arm with a look of
ほ
amusement.
らほら、さっさと行こう。お店が閉まっちゃう。
Wait a minute. So, arm in arm, we headed out for our date night. We went to the shopping mall at night. I should just put the Japanese on and use the translate app. Honestly, that would probably be easier. It would just be kind of a delay. It was late at night, so the place was pretty empty, but there was a few stores open. Where's the store you mentioned?
本当につい最近できたお店なんだ。服だけじゃなくて可愛いアクセも売っててさ、君と一緒に見て回りたかったんだよね。
Oh really? That'll be fun. I was a little surprised that she chose an apparel store for an evening date, but as long as Chinami had fun, I didn't care where it was.
ああ、このお店。
By the way, I was guided to an apparel shop. Once inside, I found it to be a lovely shop with elaborate interior design. Perhaps because it was already late, there were hardly any people inside. Fuck.
どう？いい感じのお店でしょ？
What do you think? It's a nice shop, isn't it? There are lots of fashionable clothes. The store was filled with a variety of clothing for both men and women, and the glass case in the back displayed cute accessories.
あ、これなんか君に似合いそう。
Chinami hands me a piece of
着
clothing.
てみなよ。絶対似合うから。
I guess so. By the way, as I recommend, I tried it on in front of the
あ
mirror.
ー、いいじゃん。かっこいい。似合ってるよ。
The clothes she chose for me are always stylish. The clothes she wears on a daily basis are also stylish. And it is clear that she cares a lot about fashion. Thank you. My friend really liked the clothes you picked out for me the other
でしょ？
day.
任せてくれたらもっとかっこよくしてあげる。じゃあこの服も買っちゃいなよ。
That's right. I might buy it. Thinking that, I casually looked at the price tag. Wait, that's expensive? It was an eye-popping figure. It was not an amount that I could easily afford. Maybe I should do it next time. It's still before
へ
payday.
え、そうなの？すごく似合ってるのに。
Chinami looked disappointed. So let's change the topic. Do you often come to places like
Mhm.
this?
まあね。ほら、配信者って一応人前に出る職業じゃん。ファンになってもらうためにはあらゆる手段で自分を磨かないとね。
I'm almost done rolling this. Yeah, it's true.
だから自然とおしゃれにも気を使うかな。
That's right. It's like being a celebrity. In fact, micro. And in fact, Chinami has a beautiful voice, a beautiful face like a model or actress. Sometimes I feel like it's a sin to
芸
walk
能
next to
人な
her.
らスタイリストがついたりもするんだろうけど、私は全部自分で服を選ばなきゃいけないんだよね。メイクも自分でしてるし。
That's tough. I watched her streams as if it was a normal thing to do. But it seems like it must be quite difficult to put on makeup and choose your clothes for a stream every day before going out in public. Oh. Yeah. Wait, did she wear different clothes for her streams? I think so. I think that's what she's wearing in the menu. I'm excited to see her crazy looking stuff. We're gonna get a Magical Girl streaming compilation. Yeah. Okay. I need to fucking put something cool on my LED. Or have cool ones that people made for me. Of course, Chinami is amazing.
まあそれほどでもあるけどね。
Chinami is so much more amazing than I thought. It's not just the planning and talking, but also the fashion and makeup that she's paying attention to. The other day, she was seriously choosing a computer and must be
でも
tough being a
最
streamer.
近ちょっと困ってるんだよね。 自分で選んでるとどうしても服がワンパターンになってきちゃって、それで新しい服を探してるんだけど、どんなのがいいかなーって。だからさ、今日は君に服を選んでもらっちゃおっかな。
Me? I understand why Chinami chose this place for our date, but I never thought I would choose Chinami's clothes. No way. I have no sense of fashion, I believe.
大丈夫。センスとか関係なしに君が好きに選んだ服でいいよ。
So her style of clothing is, there's a word for it that's like Jirai, but like more office ready. I keep forgetting.
私が選んでもいつもみたいな服になっちゃうから、たまには他の人が選んだ服を着るのも新鮮かなーって。それに君だって自分が選んだ服を着て配信してる私見たくない？
I'd like
で
to
し
see
ょ？だからね、私を助けると思って手伝ってくれない？
that. Am I getting better at reading out loud? Chinami pleaded with me with a troubled look on her face. If she was in trouble, it was my role as her boyfriend to help her. I proved him to be a terrible boyfriend these days.
ありがとう、助かる。
I feel a little proud to be able to help a Bob
じゃあほら、
streamer.
遠慮なく選んじゃってよ。どんな服が好みなの？
By the way, what clothes suit me? Chinami looks mature, so black clothing would be good for a mature woman, but cute white clothing might also be good for a contrast. I was wondering which one to choose.
どう？いいのあった？
Well, these are more mature clothes are nice, but I thought these cute clothes would look good on you
へ
too.
え、君こういうのが好きなんだ。
Chinami stares at my clothes and me with a slightly mischievous look on her face.
ならどっちも買ってあげる。
Ignoring my hesitation, Chinami put on both pieces of clothing into her shopping cart. Are you buying
だ
both?
ってどっちも君が選んでくれた服だし、せっかくなら君だって両方とも着てほしいんじゃない？
Well, that's true, but I feel a bit embarrassed that she is wearing the clothes I picked out for
で
her.
もどうせなら1週間コーデできるくらい欲しいから、もう何着か選んでよ。
This is so cute. You're going to buy that much? So well folded, wow. In the end, in addition to the clothes I chose, Chinami also chose a few clothes herself. Following this, we headed back to the accessory section, where many beautiful accessories were lined up with glass
ね
cases.
え、このブレスレット可愛くない？
Chinami's attention was drawn to a pair of bracelets in a glass case. They look like matching
ちょう
accessories.
どいいじゃん。私さ、前々から君とお揃いの何かが欲しいなーって思う。
Oops, so that's how it was. It's somehow surprising. But this costs a lot of money. The silver bracelet was also worth an incredible amount of money, even more than the clothes I had seen earlier.
そう？シルバーならこんなもんでしょ。
Oops!
じゃあちょっと待ってて。先にこれ買ってくるから。
I accidentally right-clicked. Are you going to buy it?
大丈夫。君は気にしないで。私からのプレゼントだから。
I hurt my neck earlier. Before I could say anything, Chinami quickly went to buy the bracelet. He's a popular streamer, as you'd expect. I'm sure the amount of money she makes is completely on a different level than me. I'll try my best to earn more too. Just as I was making that decision, Chinami returned, having bought the bracelet.
はいこれプレゼント。
Chinami gave me one of the matching bracelets she had bought. And thanks, I'll pay you back next time I get my bonus.
ほんと？じゃあすっごいプレゼントおねだりしよっかな。
I wonder what they'll ask
さ
for.
て次は君が選んでくれた服買う前に試着してみよっかな。せっかくならこのブレスレットとも合わせてみたいと思ってさ。だから先に買ってきたんだよね。
I see. In that case, I'll wait
そ
here.
う？着替えを手伝ってくれてもいいんだけど。
I like this. What are you talking about? When I flinched, Chinami laughed
冗
happily.
談だよ冗談。じゃあちょっと待ってて。
Chinami went into the fitting room with the clothes I had chosen and the bracelet I had purchased. I was being teased again. As I sighed, I heard the sound of clothes being taken off from the inside of the fitting room. On the other side of the curtain, Chinami is completely exposed. Just as I am daydreaming about it, my heart is beating hard.
やば、どうしよ
You cannot live life. Chinami's troubled voice came from the fitting room. Chinami, what's wrong?
う。服が引っかかっちゃって。ねえ、こっちに来て助けてくれない？
Where is in the fitting room? Chinami is in the middle of changing clothes right now, so if I were to go in there, that's not good. I'll call female staff right now.
ダメだってば。他の人に私の恥ずかしいところを見せるつもりなわけ？いいから早く来て。ちょっと助けてくれたらすぐ終わるから。
I understand. I stand in front of the fitting room and reach my hand through the curtain. Is this okay?
そんなのでうまくいくわけないじゃん。
Wow. He grabbed my arm and dragged me into the fitting room. Amazing. There she was, in the middle of changing, her pale skin and wine-red underwear visible through the gaps in her clothes. Chinami, this is bad. I agree.
だって君が試
Oh, it'd
着
be
室の
too
外であれこれ
suspicious
し
if
て
you
た
were
ら
doing
早す
that
ぎるでしょ。
outside the fitting room.
それよりほら、
More importantly, look, see my clothes are caught on,
引っかかっ
and I
て
can't take them off any.
これ以
Oh,
上
she's
脱げ
reading
な
this.
くなっちゃった。だから君が脱がせてくれない？
She's a better voice actor than I am. No, but
こ
that's.
のまま無理に脱いだら服が破れてもっと大変なことになっちゃうよ。ほら、早く早く。
She's trying to be a better BA. Her face as she urges me on does not look troubled at all, and she seems to be enjoying it. This is 2 Jirai girl games in a row where we've had a dressing room scene. I guess it does involve a lot of very complicated clothes. This is all just to help her in time of need, or so I tell
じゃ
myself.
あそのまま正面から抱きついて。
I was recommended this game by another Jirai lady
動いたら破れちゃいそう。
for people that like the fashion. I think it's the nature of games. The fitting room was small, and it looked like I couldn't get around behind Chinami. I had no choice but to gingerly hug her from the front and search for where her clothes were getting caught. The bigger one is something big and soft is touching my body. Being pressed so tightly together in such a small space is making me feel all sorts of uncomfortable. Trying to avoid looking at Chinami as much as possible, I groped around trying to find where the clothes were stuck.
あ、そこじゃない。もっと上の方だって。
She's doing this on purpose. Is this the
そう
place?
そう。そこ。ゆっ
Who
く
is
り
this?
外して。
Who is this? Not only does she not know that much about women's underwear or clothes, but because he is hugging her, he's unable to remove it
そ
properly.
んなに腰が引けてたら外せないでしょ。ほら、もっとよく見て。
Chinami continued to press her body again closer to me until our lips almost
Ne.
touched.
こういうシチュめちゃくちゃ興奮しない？
Chinami, aren't you having fun?
めちゃくちゃ楽しいかも。もっと抱きついちゃおっかな。
Hey, Chinami, you're too close.
照れてる君、かわいい。
As we squirmed and embraced each other in a lewd manner. Excuse me, sir, is something wrong? Perhaps noticing something suspicious in the fitting room, a female sales associate called out to me. When I quickly shut my mouth, Chinami leaned in closer and whispered it
静
in
か
my
にし
ear.
てて。バレたくないでしょ。
She brought us into this situation. We were just trying to help her shop. Her breathing hits my ear, making my heart pound even more. If they find out, there'll be a big problem. Yeah, actually. I'm feeling anxious, but Chinami is thoroughly enjoying herself. Customer, what's the
なんでも
matter?
ないです。ちょっと服がブラに引っかかっちゃって。すぐ着替えますから気にしないでください。
Yes, I understand. The store clerk leaves with a clearly suspicious tone in his voice.
ほら、もっとくっついて。早く外さないと、また店員さんが来ちゃうかもよ。
I understand. I took a bold step and hugged Chinami tightly, desperately moving my hands while trying to lose consciousness of what was touching my body. This is I don't think we're really enjoying this, it sounds like. The clothes were safely removed from the underwear. Then I'll wait outside. I hurried out of the fitting room.
ああ、残念。もう外したか。
Maybe in hindsight. Finally, I heard Chinami's disappointed voice, but I pretended not to hear. Amazing writing. No, it's not. After that, we finished shopping and left the store. But you know, it's not all about having good writing. Sometimes it's about fun, you know?
すっごいドキドキしたね。
Chinami still seemed to be having fun even after leaving the store. I wish we could have seen more of the dressing room. Same with the other game, Landmine Princess. It felt like I was not alive. As we left the store, I felt like the staff was watching us the
あ
whole
の
time.
店員さん絶対気づいてたよね。
I might not be able to go to that store
別
again.
に楽しかったんだからいいじゃん。君もドキドキした？
Doki doki. I was really excited.
そうなんだ。じゃあさ。
Suddenly, Chinami leans in towards me. That's what Doki doki
この
means.
後二人でもっとドキドキすることしない？こ
Huh?
のまま帰らないで一緒にしようよ。
Chinami's face was red. She seemed very excited about what she had just happened.
君も私としたいでしょ？強がらなくたっていいよ。
Chinami seduces you with a devilish smile. But work.
仕事仕事っ
We're gonna get
て
fired.
ね、私との甘い時間楽しみたくないの？
Also, I feel like the Jirai K subreddit would say, this is not Jirai K clothing. I know that that would happen, but her hair. My reply was, I can't have fun today. It's not that I don't want to have fun. I just...
ただ
But what? I have an important business meeting tomorrow, so I really need to go home today. It's not good.
は？
What's
何
that?
それ？
So you're more
私よりも会
interested...
社の方が気になるってわけ？
Sorry, she's reading this better than I am. No, that's not it. But not knowing what to do, I end up giving vague answers.
ああ、もういい。急に気分が冷めたわ。
Chinami seemed more shocked than annoyed.
もういいっ
Sorry.
て。ほら、終電が来ちゃうよ。
On the way to the ticket gate, Chinami
や
muttered
っぱ
something.
り、一度ちゃんと教育した方がいいかもね。
What does that mean? By the time I thought of asking her again, she had already walked away to the other side of the ticket gate. What did that mean just now? As I watched Chinami's back leave, I felt a chill for some unknown reason. She's gonna kill us. She's following us home to kill us. I'm tired. I wonder if I'll be able to wake up properly tomorrow. After taking a shower, I collapsed into bed. Today, I worked overtime and even enjoyed a date with Chinami. But I never thought she'd wait in front of the office for over 6 hours just to see me. The looks can be deceptive. On stream, she gives off the impression of being straightforward and fun older sister. However, when it comes to love, she clearly seems to be quite devoted. I guess what we see on stream isn't everything.
あの
Like
子
my
誰？
terrible reading out loud.
君とどういう関係なわけ？
What kind of relationship do you mean? Why are you asking
いいか
that?
ら答えて。あの子とどんな関係なの？
She was like a completely different person at that time, and it was a little scary. It seemed she had misunderstood the relationship between Fuji and me, but she didn't need to get so angry. That was a flashback. I wonder what it's like to be in a relationship. This is my first time dating a woman, so I'm not sure. Maybe her reaction is just normal. Oh my god. There's still a lot I don't know about Chinami, but that's to be expected. It's only been about 3 months since we started dating. No, that's not healthy. I'm just gonna tell you. You should let people do what they need to. What is a Q save and this save?
人生にセーブ機能はありません。
What is she saying? Is
今
she
回
saying
だけだからね。
Here we go again. The usual dizziness. Whenever I try to remember my past with Chinami, I'm hit with symptoms similar to dizziness. Also, not normal or healthy. Don't think about anything else. Just go to bed. Her slight jealousy is also one of cute qualities. I'll slowly come to understand her better from now on. With that determination, I fell asleep. I will know my girlfriend. The next morning, I arrived at the office early and I was preparing for the business meeting. Fuji arrived at work just before the start of work, his head slightly downcast. That's a miss. It's a female coworker. Good morning, Fuji-san. It's rare to see you at this time. Hi! The moment I called out to him, Fuji let a small shriek and stepped back. His face was extremely pale and he was trembling violently. Fuji-san. Before I could say anything more, Fuji-san ran out of the office as if he was running away. What's wrong? Section Chief Tanaka muttered in shock, but even I didn't understand. I was so worried about Fuji, but time was running out, so he hurried off to the business meeting. Sorry that the translation is like this. The following week, I was on a bullet train. After that, the deal was concluded without any problems, and I was to travel to the countryside to discuss the details with the other party. Over the next 2 days and 1 night, the group plans to hold meetings with local companies and visit tourist spots related to the project. What souvenirs should I buy for Chinami? By the way, although I didn't tell her the exact destination, I did tell her that I was going on a business trip, took my smartphone, and looked at the messages from
出
Chinami.
張楽しんできて。お土産楽しみにしてる。
Since then, she hasn't seemed particularly grumpy and has returned to her usual cheerful self. Maybe she was in a bad mood the other day. She was tired. Streamers are probably under a lot of stress too. Speaking of tired, I wonder if Fuji-san is okay. Apparently Fuji-san has been feeling unwell and will be taking some time off. His girlfriend was actually planning to join him on a business trip, but maybe it is a male coworker. I wonder what happened. She used to be such a cheerful person, but the last time I saw her at work, she seemed terribly scared. I'll listen to her properly when she comes back. With that thought in mind, I looked out the window at the scenery. This is terrible. I'm so sorry. We finally arrived. Now then. He arrives in a local city on a business trip and looks for a taxi to head to a client company. At that moment, an unexpected person appears before him.
Ha!
We can see her full skirt! Chinami!
びっくりした。君の出張先ってここだったんだ。
Well, why is Chinami
なん
here?
でって偶然来てみただけだよ。君だって私が旅行好きなの知ってるでしょ？
I know that, but what? I can't hide my surprise at Chinami's nonchalant response.
前々からこの町来てみたかったんだよね。街並みが綺麗だし、ご飯も美味しいみたいだし。でもまさか君に会えるなんて思わなかったよ。
I know that Chinami loves to travel, but even so, is it really a coincidence that we bumped into each other at the
どうし
station?
たの？
That was my
変な
fault.
顔しちゃって。
I was surprised that such a coincidence could ever happen.
本当にね。 これはもう運命なんじゃない？それよりさ、せっかく会ったんだし、このまま遊びに行かない？
Oh no. I'm on a business trip, so that's
相変
impossible.
わらず真面目だな。
She's stalking us.
だったら仕事の後はどう？それだったらいいんじゃない？
Well, that's okay
決
then.
まり。じゃあ地元の美味しいご飯探しとくから夜2人で食べて、それから一緒のホテルに泊まろう。今日こそいいでしょ？まさか別々のホテルに泊まるなんてそんな寂しいこと言わないよね。
But what about the hotel we were originally planning to stay
そ
at?
んなのキャンセルしちゃえばいいじゃん。キャンセル料も大したことないし、私の方キャンセルしとくよ。
Is she gonna kill me? It's not a big deal. Doesn't a hotel charge the full amount if you cancel that on the day?
いいでしょ？こんなチャンスそうそうないんだし。恋人同士なんだから問題ないよね。それとも私と泊まるのは嫌？
This is a very scary ultimatum. That's not true. Okay, I'll let the hotel know. They only had a double room available, so it shouldn't be a problem.
やったー！ありがとう。
I couldn't refuse after being asked this much. After all, staying in a hotel with Chinami is like a dream for me too.
無理言ってごめんね。でも夜が楽しみ。じゃあ仕事が終わったらすぐ連絡して。待ってるから。
Yes, I
また後で
understand.
ね。
Chinami smiled and waved, then walked away from me. I stood there in shock, stunned, then looked at my watch and panicked. This is bad. I'm going to be late for the meeting. I waved to hail a taxi. The meeting with the client went smoothly and time passed by quickly. Thank you very much. Well, the meeting ended early. How about we go for a drink to deepen our friendship? I'll introduce you to a delicious local restaurant. Business partner. I have an appointment with Chinami, but it's still early, so I thought maybe I could just have a drink. But then my smartphone started ringing. I declined, opened my phone,
お疲れ。そろそろ会える？まさかとは思うけど、私を置いて誰かとご飯に行ったりなんかしないでね。
I'm scared. My heart skipped a beat. It was as if she had been listening to a conversation between me and a business partner. I stared blankly at my smartphone for a while, then I suddenly looked up. She's stalking us. But her dress is very cute. Yeah, I think that people would say, this is not Jirai K. Deleted. Not Jirai K. Chinami. I felt as if I saw a familiar figure staring at me from afar. When I looked again, the person had disappeared without me noticing. Is she haunting us? She's haunting us. Right now, Chinami is probably enjoying her trip. There's no way she'd be in a place like this. She looks like someone else, right? Is something wrong? I came to my senses when a business partner approached me. I politely declined the invitation. Who looked suspicious, and I quickly headed to the hotel. I'll check in first, then contact Chinami. With that thought in mind, I arrived in front of the business hotel where I was staying.
ああ、来た来た。
Chinami, why are you here?
だって今日泊まるホテルってここでしょ？
That's true, but did I tell you which hotel I was staying
う
at?
ん、ちゃんと言ってたよ。
Is that so?
もう仕事の頑張りすぎで記憶飛んじゃった？ほらほら、カウンターに荷物預けてご飯食べに行こう。
She's stalking us. Oh yeah, that's right.
あー、お腹減った。何が食べたい？この近くで調べたら結構何でもある感じで。
I'm hungry too. I might make myself a burger again. Chinami, there's something I'd like to
Nani?
ask you.
どうかした？
Didn't you see me and a business partner together a while
Hmm?
ago?
どういうこと？
Well, by the way, I saw someone who looked very similar. I thought maybe...
私のこと好きすぎて幻覚でも見ちゃった？残念だけど私じゃないよ。あちこち見て回ってたし、君がどこで仕事をしてたかも知らないし。
She's going to kill us. Yes, that's true. Sorry for asking such a strange question.
これは相当疲れてるね。美味しいもの食べてリフレッシュしなきゃ。何にする？この辺りは魚もいいけどお肉も美味しいんだってさ。
Then something about it bothered me, but I couldn't ask more questions. So I went out to the night with Chinami. I went out into the night with Chinami. Well, this is our hotel place. After having dinner nearby, we returned to the hotel and checked into our room.
お腹いっぱい。あのお店本当に美味しかったね。
That's right. It's a restaurant that Chinami
高
chose.
級店よりああいう隠れ家的なお店の方が当たりだったりするんだよね。魚もお肉もどっちも食べれたし。
As expected of someone who is used to traveling, Chinami was good at finding delicious local restaurants. We enjoyed local cuisine and local sake, and then walked around the city at night before heading home. I can't believe that there's such a beautiful place in the city. You did a great job
カ
finding
ップル
it.
に人気のスポットらしいよ。あそこに行けば一生結ばれるっていう言い伝えがあるんだって。だからどうしても君と一緒に行ってみたくてさ。
So cute. Chinami has a romantic side to her too.
はあ、やっぱり旅行って最高だよね。こうして一緒にあちこち回ってみるだけでも仲が深まる感じがしない？
That's right. It was nice to be able to go around with you. I was surprised that we met by chance in such a place, but traveling to an unfamiliar city with Chinami became a fond memory.
でも一日歩き回って疲れちゃった。
Oops. I know it's a little late, but is it really okay for me to stay here? There's only one bed.
一つだからいいんでしょ？嫌だって言われても私君とくっついて寝るつもりだから。
I'm
Ma?
scared.
おとなしく眠れるかどうかは別だけどね。
Chinami stares at me with a devilish smile, and I start to get a little startled. Well, if Chinami is okay with it, then I don't mind.
ねえ、汗かいたからシャワー浴びない？君も浴びたいでしょ？
You can go in first, by the way.
何言ってんの？シャワー浴びるなら一緒にでしょ？
I'm gonna save
人
here.
生にセーブ機能はありません。今回だけだからね。
So I think this might be one of the only streams on YouTube of this game. And I'm sorry that I'm so bad at reading out loud. This game deserves better than my terrible reading. But yes, I'm going to be back online later tonight. I must attend to some things. Yes. I'm glad I got this working. I've really been wanting to stream this. Yeah, I felt bad that my friend got it for me, and they've been really busy, and they're awesome, and I want to show them that I love it. And thank you. And yes, happy end of the weekend. I forget what weekday warriors call Sunday night, but yay.